Avowed is a sad, buggy, disgusting, woke mess. But PC Gamer is still dropping fellatio articles about this game like there is no tomorrow. Mr. President, a third article has hit the towers.
Hey, what's up guys, Riff here. So today we have a lot of gaming related news to cover, so let's not waste any time and jump right into it. Beginning with this article right here from PC Gamer. This is definitely one of the best articles I've seen in quite some time, a possible Pulitzer Prize winner right here. So obviously it's been a rough couple of years for games journalism at large. There's been a lot of layoffs, so people over at PC Gamer, for example.
I honestly think PC Gamer is completely slaying it. Their super mega autistic articles that they write about things that are so infuriating, so blatantly untrue by mass opinion, that it's hard to not click on them. Honestly, PC Gamer is doing a good job.
One employee now has to pick up the slack of 3 employees due to all these layoffs, and it's reflected in their articles because normally they're bad, but these ones are on another level. So here is the headline: Avowed's best enjoyed if you ignore the frame rate. Maybe we should do this more often. Ah yes, an apologist for an overpriced game that is not functioning properly.
It's slop that barely functions on 20 FPS, boys, at the end of the day. It's beautiful.
Thank you, PC.
And we're gonna have another video tomorrow looking how much Avowed is selling. Because I want to see that, because it's gonna be the real release. It's gonna be glorious. I can't wait for all those Vogue defenders to just go into the comment section and say, the game's doing good! It's on Game Pass, don't you know? Game Pass! Sir, a fourth Game Pass has hit the towers.
PC Gamer, at this point just take PC out of your name, and also while you're at it, take Gamer out of your name as well, because this is absolutely ridiculous. Imagine defending Avowed, or any game for that matter, for not functioning properly, for screwing up with their frame rate, and it still costs money. People are paying for a broken product. In this case, with the early access, paying $90 for Avowed, and then you have PC Gamer being their apologists and excusing the bad frame rates. That is absolutely ridiculous. Now, here's some of the reasons.
Excusing the bad frame rates, excusing the bad dialogues, excusing the boring story, excusing the crashes, excusing the corrupted saves, excusing the fact that every single female NPC somehow looks like a man, excusing the fact that every single male NPC somehow looks like a new male, excusing the game badly functioning, excusing the combat being spongy and boring. I ran out of fingers.
Reasoning they provided in this article. So they said there's a big difference between the performance of hardware and that of a game. Of course, it's not like one can go, oh, the CPU feels like it's running really fast. It either is or isn't, and the only way to be certain is to run tests and get numbers. For games, it's different unless it's a competitive one, especially if it's going to potentially be a source of income for you. But even then, surely it doesn't matter how fast it's running, as long as it feels okay and doesn't...
Why even bother actually installing the game? Just give them the money and it's fine.
...prevent you from achieving your desired goals.
I also like to watch paint dry.
Yes, no, is the response that everyone is collectively making in response to this article that, again, is just peak games journalism in the year 2025. Now let's move on to...
Again, PC Gamer, I will remind everyone, is the news site, he said, Jesus, that unironically tried to tell you that Path of Exile 2 is worse than Diablo 4 because the items are not fun enough, because the ramp is not good enough. Mamma mia. Someone needs to find the nearest branch and rope that probably can support 300 kilos of weight.
The next part of this video, we're going to be talking about Civilization 7. So this is...
Oh no, the PC Gamer run defense for civils? No!
This is another example of a franchise that is a goldmine, right? How can you screw this up? Well, they're finding a way.
Hey, I literally talked about that. I said that I never thought to live through the day where Civ actually is hated by players. Like, because Volk can't damage civilization, okay? Your Henriette's Tublets or whatever her stupid name is, that can't really damage Civ. But the fact that they are simplifying everything that makes Civ Civ and what people like about it, like, you know what's my favorite part about Civilization? The fact that I can choose how I want to win the game. I can go for science, and it's a completely unique thing. I can go for culture. I can go for a lot of things. So many possibilities. And, you know, the other things are going to pop up here and there, and they're going to feel fun. Civ 7 said, fuck you. That requires too much brain capacity. We're going to simplify everything down to a level where a brain damaged toddler can hit his head against the keyboard and miracles are going to happen. Sad.
With Civ 7, this was a franchise that pretty much had it made, right? Pretty much anything they put out will do really, really well. And even with the complications involving Civ 7, they're still doing pretty well, but...
Wait. What the hell is this? Linktree? Does Civ have an OnlyFans, or am I tweaking?
Involving Civ 7, they're still doing pretty well, but the numbers here are very interesting. So 82,000 in-game players. It's been about a week since this dropped, so that number is okay, I guess. It's probably a little disappointing for such a big franchise like this, but what's
slightly disappointing, yes, but overall it's good.
What's really telling is the review rating here. 50.
No, I would not honestly be surprised that Civ 7 was a financial disaster. Because there is a chance, I'm going to sneeze, there is a chance, I'm going to talk while I try to sneeze, there is a chance that bless you. There is a chance that Civilization 7 is their highest, and obviously it is their highest budget game, but with high, I honestly mean way out of proportion. That this is not enough to cover its cost. There is a slight chance that that happens. And there is a slight chance that this is, at the bare minimum, not as profitable as they expect.
1%. That is shockingly low for a game like this, and people are attributing that to a lot of things that really are fundamental about Civ games. Apparently with Civ 7, they changed how the story progresses and how the civilizations work. Apparently you have to, like, change civilizations multiple times.
You can be Henriette of Rome Tubman in the medieval period, 10 out of 10.
Throughout the story and how everything unfolds, and it's, like, very confusing, and it's just a weird change in their strategy, and a lot of people really don't like it. But Civ 7 and their team at Firaxis here has understood how disappointed people are right out of the gate, and they've been playing damage control pretty much ever since, even revealing that they're going to give free updates for people who purchase this game that normally would have been paywall through a DLC or something like that. So they're aware of what's going on. Now, the other thing that's been going on, this happened a couple days ago, I saw this all fall apart in real time. They made this tweet from their Civ game.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, boys. There is potential in whatever the hell this is supposed to be.
Account saying, "Thank you, Civ fans." They deleted this because people were clowning on this video, but luckily people like Smash JT have a downloaded version of this. So let's watch this clip and why people were making fun of it so hard.
She's fat shit. I thought that this is a 50-50 coin toss if she's fat or not too fat. Also, that's a man. What the fuck? I did not pay attention. That is a man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Civ fans.
Thank you, Civ fans.
Oh.
Y'all are the best fans in gaming.
Thank you, Civ fans.
Oh, what the fuck?
Thank you, Civ fans.
Oh, he's
you
bald.
are the best fans in gaming. Thank you so much.
Hey, Civ fans.
Ah.
Big thank you from the
The fuck is that supposed to be? Also manlet.
audio team.
Thank you, Civ fans, for continuing to be the best fans
He's
in gaming.
black.
And we really hope you continue to take one more turn.
Thank you for playing Civilization 7.
Thank you.
That's probably why they deleted the video. There was an average white dude there.
Civ fans.
Thank you.
Ah.
Thank you, Civ fans.
Yeah, I can see this. I can see the sand pouring off him.
Launch of Civ 7 is here. We absolutely cannot wait for you to experience the game yourselves. So enjoy.
Wait. So did they not show half of, this? Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you, Civ fans.
Yeah.
Thank you, Civ fans.
This lost at the ballot box. That was my quote before, of course, they deleted their tweets because of the amount of people
Jesus,
ridiculing this whole thing. But yeah, you start looking around, and doesn't it all just
Perfect.
add up as to why this franchise has gone the direction that it has? And I think it kind of speaks for itself.
I no
right?
longer
But
can
things are getting even worse for Civ 7 and Civ 7 fans as well. So one of the, I guess, controversial elements of Civ 7 was that Harriet Tubman was a playable leader in that game, which had a lot of people confused because it seems like a role much larger than you would expect for her. You can like that, dislike that, whatever.
I mean, half of her existence is being a fictional character at this point.
But a lot of people were rubbed the wrong way by that, so people were making mods to try to circumvent this and to change it however they felt fit. And apparently, if you do this, you get banned, right? So people are getting banned for this racist mod, right? So obviously they're quite upset about this. And yeah.
You can do it one way, but you can't do it the other. If there's a mod to remove all white people, yes, slay queen. Brave and stunning even, I would say. But if you do it this way, that's racist, smacks lips.
Yeah. You can see here Civ 7 Steam forum moderators accused and banned a player for racism and discriminatory content after he criticized the decision to make Harriet Tubman a leader in the game. So not only are they banning people who make mods, they're banning people.
To be fair, that perfectly fits America. I'm not gonna lie, it really does.
Who are even criticizing this decision, which is absolutely insane and really tells you the state of really any conversation involving gaming. If you dare have the wrong think or question something, you're going to get banned. And it's pretty much as simple as that. Now let's move on to PlayStation here. Sony coming out with an absolute banger. So they released basically a code of conduct yesterday, and people, they're not responding very well to it, and that's not too surprising. So it says this: everyone's a noob at gaming when they start. Your kindness can help improve the experience for those new to the gaming community. Let's keep PlayStation the best place to play by following our code of conduct. Every time a company comes out with a code of conduct for playing video games,
being inclusive, I'm sorry, you lost me at code of conduct, but the fact that it's being inclusive, sir, a fifth inclusive has hit the dollars.
It is.
What are we on? No. Yes, fifth inclusive has hit the dollars.
Always going to be received negatively. I don't understand why anyone would do this. If you want to have a code of conduct, just put it on your website because you have to, or you feel like you have to, and just leave it at that. You don't have to share this publicly. It's just going to backfire, and you can read their rules here. That's just part of the code of conduct, beginning with be inclusive and be tolerant and be respectful. So the be inclusive part says PlayStation Network is for everyone, regardless of gender identity, sexual orientation, race, ethnicity, nationality, color, immigration status.
That's how you ruin things. That right there. That is how you ruin things.
Status, social and economic class, educational level, shape and size, family status, political belief.
Man, you can't even call someone that? Damn.
Mental and physical ability, or any other attribute that people use to label others.
You can't even call someone retarded? Damn.
Or divide communities. Now, of course, they say acceptance for everyone, but I think we know kind of what they're trying to drive at here and who's actually going to be protected by codes of conduct like this. But people weren't having this. They were trashing this code of conduct, basically saying that PlayStation and Sony need to be sentenced to a couple of hours in a Call of Duty lobby from back a decade ago. But yeah, this didn't go over well, and honestly, a lot of things
I'd say just send them straight to a concentration camp, honestly. Fuck it.
Aren't going very well.
I mean, it's PlayStation at the end of the day. That's a joke, YouTube. Jesus Christ.
Well, over at Sony. Speaking of which, you guys remember Fairgames? We've talked about Fairgames a couple of times. This is another attempt at a live service game here that is really just modern
The hell is this?
audience incarnate. People absolutely hate
I'm sorry, is the main character of this trailer in dreads?
incarnate. People absolutely hate this
Oh,
game, and all of the reveal
this looks gay as fuck.
trailers for it, they get dislike bombs into oblivion because this game is just so, again, modern audience. All the flashy colors, the girl bossing characters, the eat the rich mentality of this game. That's kind of like the whole backbone of it, which is hilarious coming from
Bro, when have you seen a black woman run? It doesn't happen. That's what movies.
of all people trying to do a how do you do, fellow kids type moment with this plot line. But yeah, turns out there's actually some more issues going on because Sony has announced that
I'm sorry, but I just need to point out how absolutely blatantly idiotic it is to shoot something that looks like a high caliber explosive into your enemies that you are already in their vicinity. How explosion go here, expand like this, you going like this. That's like doubling the force of the explosion impact.
turns out there's actually some more issues going on because Sony has announced that the PS5 live service title Fairgames has reportedly slipped. And it sounds like now they're targeting a release next year. So this dumpster fire is being plagued by delays that we're seeing across the industry. And unfortunately for Fairgames, I don't think any delay will help this game out. I don't think anything can save this slow-moving car crash that is Fairgames. At this point, Sony should just shut it down. Just shut it down, get the tax write-off, and save yourself more money being wasted and more bad PR for your company because this game is not going to do well. I don't say that unless I really mean it. This game is not going to do well. Will it be a Concord level failure? I don't think so, but clearly there's a very big budget for this game and little to no interest. It's not like with Veilguard or something like that, where yes, there's a lot of people who think it's garbage, but there's still a pretty good holdout of people who are always interested in the game. Nobody is interested in Fairgames. Not a single person on the internet really cares about this, and it's going to...
I never heard about this, but the fact that instead of an S, they're using the dollar sign is like very dumb and very telling.
Crash and burn. Like I said, a delay will not fix this.
Oh, shit, I know what this is. Marvel Rivals comes out and Overwatch is, hello, fellow gamers, a white character. A white kid. This is going to be great.
It's another port service game, good, but unfortunately, a lot of the teams
let's move on, I said.
Recognition service games.
Keep it going.
So, Overwatch is doing their best, okay? Overwatch.
Oh my god, they're losing people. How about that white woman? Insane. Look at that. She's not even fat. She's showing a bit of skin. And may I even dare say slight cleavage? Shit. Okay, if Marvel Rivals did not come out, this would be a overweight black Latino woman, probably who heals by eating people.
2 has released a new hero, Freya. Now, you know something is going on over at Blizzard when they're releasing a new character like this. Like, I'm awaiting a new round of allegations or something like that. For them to release what I call an attractive white character in Overwatch 2, you know they're sweating right now. You know they are really feeling the heat. And where are they feeling this heat from? Well, of course, it's from Marvel Rivals. Okay, they're getting absolutely curb stomped by Marvel Rivals, and it's not...
Have futuristic crossbow still probably not figured out the concept of not manually reloading. Damn.
Even close. It might actually be the Overwatch 2 killer, which honestly, it's like finishing off a near corpse.
Also, what kind of Freya are we talking about here? The goddess Freya? Or what's the inspiration here? I mean, seems like it, but at the same time, I mean,
at this point. It's not too hard to do, but Marvel Rivals has really put this game into the dirt, and seeing this character, a character like this being released at this given time, shows just how desperate they are. I mean, just look at the numbers. 26,000 in-game players right now, but we looked at reviews.
23% negative. And by the way, people need to stop saying, the Blizzard launcher is the... Now, I think a lot of people who play Blizzard games now are actually using Steam. Because the Blizzard launcher has become worse and worse and worse, and guess what? Worse over the years for casual play. They give you ads, they give you a lot of shit. Okay? I would not be surprised that actually people are switching to Steam. And that soon the majority of the player base is not going to be on Battle.net, but they're going to be on Steam.
View ratings earlier. This one always kills me. 22%. 22% on this game. That is absolutely mind-boggling, and they are struggling really hard right now. I mean, just look at the numbers, right, for each season, and right now they're at their lowest point ever, and basically holding on for dear life at this point. And you compare that to Marvel Rivals, which right now has 300,000 in-game players, about 15 times.
That is insane, okay? I mean, Overwatch is so cooked. GTA stuff, I guess. Anyway, that was Rev Says Desu, 10 out of 10. Have a nice day. Bye!